What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Got a new video for you here that we're going to kind of go over where our eBay store is at. Just do a quick update of what's going on there. Some of the things that I've sold. Going to do a quick rundown of that. Just kind of show how it's kind of blossomed in the past week and how that's kind of occurred. And then also kind of what's coming up. We got an event on Sunday I'm trying to go to on the 19th, and then something else I'm kind of excited about as well. But first and foremost, just wanted to give you all, be fully transparent with you guys. I did something to stimulate the budget / eBay page, and I wanted to run it by you guys, kind of let you guys know, because again, at the very beginning of this, I said I was going to start with $200, and that's not the case anymore. What I did notice is through the first 2 weeks of the eBay, the store itself, I wasn't turning over much inventory, which was to be expected. But there is a show coming up on the 19th of March that I really want to go to. It's the biggest show in our immediate area. And I really wanted to make sure I had a little bit of money to go to that. So what I did is, for those of you that are familiar with the iRacing community, I do that from time to time. And I had a VR set up, but I don't use VR anymore. I don't like how it sits on my eyes. So I decided to sell that. And I was fortunate enough to get $165 back from that. So I immediately put that back into our budget. So if we're keeping tabs right now, we're technically at $365 plus $30 that I spent on some packs earlier this week, which also stimulated the eBay store as well. So we're looking at about $400 into the store, if that makes sense. So I wanted to let you guys know that, just full transparency that I'm changing that bar a little bit, just from stuff that I saw and kind of what I expected. So yeah, so let's get into it. First and foremost, I want to run you by the eBay page really quick here. Boom. So as you can see, I've got 123 active listings right now. 25 items have sold, and disregard this stuff because it's some stuff that I canceled a while back in February before we actually started doing this. And so far, $354.40 has been sold. So again, I said that my goal was to sell $100 this month. Now remember, 165 of that, and actually a little bit more than that after you account for the shipping, because that's what this total counts for as well when they pay you shipping. A large sum of that is actually from that VR headset that I sold. So just going to run through here and show you the items that have sold. Let's see here, go down here. Yep. So starting here, when I opened packs a while back, right? I did it on the channel here with you guys. I pulled a Brock Purdy, and then I also picked up the other day. It was earlier this week. I picked up 2 of the fat packs, the Rookies and Stars fat packs from Target. I got really lucky because both of those packs had a paper Brock Purdy and a paper Isaiah Pacheco. So that was 2 of each. And if you haven't checked the prices that those guys were going for, they've come down a little bit now that the retail stuff has become readily attainable and is actually sitting on the shelves at Target now. Their prices have come down. But when I pulled them, Isaiah Pacheco himself was going for $20 just for his base paper. I didn't get that for either one of mine, which we'll go over in a second. But between those 4 from those fat packs and this one here, it really stimulated the store and took our total up. So Brock Purdy, there's the Samsung Odyssey VR headset, a 2018 Absolute Signature Standout, Patrick Mahomes Panini Contenders, that's just the base insert, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 2021 Prism, I believe this is the rookie card, another Brock Purdy, Kenny Pickett, Rookies and Stars Silver, Justice Hill, and this was an old card that I had just sitting around in my my 3-row over here. Another Brock Purdy, so that's 3 there. 2022 Rookies and Stars Malik Willis, Isaiah Pacheco, I got $9.99 for this one. Josh Lowe Optic Rated Rookie, Cooper Kinney 2022 Bowman Sterling Auto, another Isaiah Pacheco, got $11.50 for this one. Desmond Ridder Rookies and Stars Stellar Rookies, it's the airborne insert. And then another Brock Purdy here, so my math's not mathing. Anyway, Garrett Wilson Rookies and Stars Stellar Rookies, and then the Kenny Pickett Crusade Silver. So those items are what is sold in the past week, and I'll take you over to the sales tracking in a second. But first and foremost, something that I figured out with eBay itself, and I've seen other eBay, YouTubers do this. Use your drafts. I wasn't using that at first, and my process, the way I do things is I'll take, when I get new cards or what have it, I'll take them and I've got them all kind of laid out by insert and stuff like that, and I'll go through and then I'll see if this card goes for enough that I can immediately list it, and I'll put it off to the side, and I'll have a stack of like cards that need to be listed right now, cards that maybe need to be put together in a lot to be sold as a lot, and then I'll kind of go through it that way, and then I'll go back and then start creating my listings, doing my price research again. So I'm doing the price check twice. So what I've been doing is I'll go in when I get, like when I got these cards that I just pulled and some of this lot that I picked up from the card show, what I would do is I would go through, if it priced for a price that was going to help me kind of start churning inventory really quickly, I would immediately go in and sell one like this, go through and do all the pricing and everything of that nature, and then I would hit save draft, and then I'd go on and I'd start doing it for other cards. And what that has allowed me to do, it's not only allowed me to kind of cut a step out of the process, but also now, once I've made those drafts and I go through and I snap those pictures on my desktop, I've also cut out the picture taking process for taking stuff from my phone and putting them into the Google Drive and then posting them through the eBay and having to go through that converter. So that's cut that step out as well. And now, because I've cut those two steps out, I'm saving time there, but I'm also able to quickly and easily have everything kind of done on the computer when I make the listing itself. But then when I go and do the draft, I can do the drafts from my phone. So like, for example, when I get downtime, when I'm sitting at the house, or when I get downtime and I'm at work at times, I can simply go on there, select 3 or 4 drafts that already have pictures in them, and post them right there from work, or if I'm upstairs sitting on the couch. That way, my eBay store is always getting some kind of insertion. I'm always listing something on the store itself. And that's something that I've noticed as well. I started listing about 5 cards a day at minimum. There's days where I'll do 10 to 15. But as long as you're listing, again, you're making that eBay algorithm recognize that you're doing something on the store, you're staying active. I've noticed it's helped push me up in the activity. So I think that's, I had very current cards that were being listed, but also I was being seen a little more, I believe, because I'm staying active on the store. I'm also responding to offers. So like when somebody would send an offer, I'm immediately responding. I'm not waiting 2 hours to see if anybody else offers or if anybody else just buys it outright. I'm immediately sending an offer. So if a card was just posted and I get an offer within, an hour, I might be a little more aggressive with that offer. But there's some cards that I've had listed for, 3 or 4 days. And if somebody sends me an offer and it's within that range and I'm still well above my price per card kind of quota, if you will, then I'll willingly accept it. I've seen that on these lower end cards, if you're a little more aggressive, like if I've got a $2 card listed and somebody offers me $1 and I come back and I'm like, no, $1.75. A lot of times they'll just decline it. They don't want to mess with it. So I'm not being as aggressive on these lower priced cards. And that's helped a ton as well. But also, I wanted to show you guys the sales tracking sheet, where that is at right now. So let me hop over there to it. So as you can see here, I think on the 12th. So I left y'all, last video I did was on the 11th. So anything from this point forward is sold after that. So what this has done is you can kind of see, this is all the stuff that we've gone over already. Okay. And what's nice about this worksheet is it's really helped me keep track of, I've spent $14 in shipping. Disregard this total fee number right now, because when you scroll down, it already accounts for the eBay fees. Okay, so disregard that. But it also lets me know kind of what my profit margins are on each card. And as you can see, these rookies and star cards, especially the Brock Purdy's and the Isaiah Pacheco's, they have been where my biggest returns have come and my profits, which has been nice. So there's no real pattern in kind of what day has been the best or anything like that. I'm selling pretty consistently on a daily basis at this point. Even had some items come in today that I haven't put on the sheet yet. So Saturday's not up to date yet. Right here, it's that has not been updated. And then over here, you can kind of get an idea of what our return is on things. So the 3 lots that I've picked up as of right now, the card show that I went to and the 2 eBay lots, haven't had much return on any of those. Haven't done very well at all, and that's just because I think they're kind of dollar cards. I've got they just don't hold much value. So it's that return isn't coming as quickly. What has really helped is the rookies and stars packs that I bought. I've already $67.97, and I spent $30. So my cost per card was 38 cents when you look at how many cards you get in those packs, and I've already easily gone over on that. Now, I am not saying by any stretch that opening packs is profitable. I want to make that very clear. I got extremely lucky and pulled the 2 hot rookies from each pack, and then I was very fortunate in that. So don't think for a second that I'm saying you need to go open packs. I was very lucky to get in on them early. I literally caught a restock one morning on my way to work, grabbed the first 2 packs off the top, and out the door I went. So don't think for a second I'm telling you that opening packs is more profitable than going and buying lots and things like that. I'm not saying that. I just got extremely lucky. So where we're at right now, our total sales on eBay is $145.73, not accounting for the VR headset. That's not in this because it has nothing to do with the cards. And our total profit right now is $91.52. So we've hit our goal of $100 this month, which I'm extremely excited about. Something right here that I'm sure you guys have seen. I was flipping through Facebook the other day in my downtime at work. It was towards the end of the day, and I saw a guy asking, "Hey, what do you guys do with your unwanted, memorabilia cards, autos, numbered cards?" And I immediately hit him up and said, "Hey, what do you got? Send me a picture." And he literally was just trying to get rid of a lot of cards. It was about 160 cards of what he described. And then he said, "I've got plenty of color and prisms of other rookies, about 150 to 200 of those." And me and him talked about it. I liked what I saw, some really good stuff. There's some Burrow rookies in there, some Jaw rookies, some Zion rookies. And I was like, "Listen, you've got some really good names. I don't want to cut you short. What is your price?" And he's like, "I just want $1, like $1 per card is what I want." I said, "Okay." And we kind of talked it out back and forth, and we settled on the number. It ended up being $220. And so, yeah, that's one of the big things I wanted to talk about is I've got that lot coming in. When that comes in on Monday, it's supposed to come in. I'll do another opening video and kind of show you guys what's coming in or what came in and everything of that. Some really good cards coming in that lot. I'm excited to get that in. I think that's really going to help stimulate the store itself. And then the other thing I want to talk about is tomorrow, which would be the 19th of March for anybody watching after. There is a card show here in the Albany area. It's got about 100 tables that I'm going to go to, try to pick through some, maybe not just dollar boxes, maybe some of the $5 boxes, and try to cut some deals and something like that, kind of move up in the inventory so that we can actually go through there and kind of up our inventory as well. With 100 tables, I think it'll be a lot better than the show that I went to over here in Schenectady, and provide a better return, if you will. Other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. again, I greatly appreciate everyone stopping by. I greatly appreciate everyone that has subscribed. I think right now we're up to 14 subscribers. I did not expect within 3 weeks to be to that number. I greatly appreciate you guys. It is so greatly appreciated. I can't express my appreciation enough. For you guys that are new, maybe haven't liked, haven't subscribed yet, it would be greatly appreciated if you go down and hit that like and subscribe button. It pushes us out to more of the community so more people can see the content we're making. And that's the ultimate goal, is to hopefully provide a place for people to come that are trying to do this as well. Because it's not a overnight process. It's not something that you just post all your cards on eBay and boom, there it is. There's definitely a growing process, as we can see here, and a little bit of luck involved. But yeah, so thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you next time. Peace.